This conference will now be recorded.
Hi guys, good evening, all of you. So I'm going to start a release strategy based upon the purchase requisition. Okay, so we have a release strategy for purchase requisition at item level as well as header level. Okay, so first what we'll do, we'll try to configure release strategy at item level and then we can see at header level. Okay, so in that case again we need to mute yourself. Some disturbance is there. I think Shahid has joined. Yeah, all of you mute yourself. Yeah, so in this case, what we need to do is we need to create the characteristic. Okay, so here let me, I will show you the notes also, don't worry, Shahid and right, so don't worry about it. I will share the notes also. So here, we have already done release strategy for PO in our earlier class based upon the purchasing organization and purchasing group and also like plan, right? Now, and also with the net order value and with the document type that we have seen in our earlier class. So don't worry, other guys, I will show you on Saturday, Sunday. Whatever is left, I will show you separately. Okay. So today we are doing a release strategy based upon the purchase equation. Okay. So here also we have to create the characteristics with the CT04 transaction code, and also we have to, as per the business requirement, the same thing, like if they want a release strategy based upon the plant or document type or purchasing organization or purchasing group, same thing. We need to create all characteristics and we need to assign it with a class, which here 02, right? So here see release strategy for purchase equation with classification. So release PR is internal purchasing document, whereas PO and RFQ and scheduling agreement contract, these are all external purchasing documents. Yeah, someone, yeah. So item level, first I will try to show you. So now create the characteristic with net order value. Okay, so here we need to select a GSWRT. What I'm doing is first I go and create the characteristics with the CD04. This is a transaction code. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to create the characteristic char underscore PR. It's nothing but purchase equation. Okay, underscore let order value. This I'm creating. So we need to click this and you can go to additional data tab. I have told you communication structure for all external purchasing document is CEKKO, and for internal purchasing document, which is nothing but a PR, that is CEBAN, right? And for service entry sheet, it is CESSR. So here we are configuring release strategy for purchase requisitions, right? So what we need to take the table CEBAN. This is the table and the field name. So if you again go here, you can check along with the table for net order value, what exactly it is there, the technical name we need to search. So go to S11 transaction code and give here, this is for external purchasing document, whereas internal is CEBAN. Okay, go here and click display. And you can see here the fields technical name. So we need to first search, put the cursor here, control F12, net value. Yeah. Okay. Net order value, control F, net order value. So we can search on this. That is GSWRT. We can find it like this also. GSWRT. Okay. So total value of item. So this is what item level. Okay. So let us configure release strategy with item by item. And for this, we need to see this component GSWRT. Okay. So here we need to put this GSWRT in our characteristic GSWRT because we are doing net order value. Okay. value we can write as item. Go back. So CP04 PR and value instead of this value underscore item level. Okay, this is item. And now go to additional data. The external purchasing document SECO and internal SSPR is internal purchasing document. We need to take the CBAN, okay, and the field name is GSWRT. GSWRT. This is item. Whereas header is something different. GFWRT for Frankfurt, okay. So GFWRT. I'll show you this. So now we need to maintain the currency also in basic data. What I'm doing is I'm selecting these multiple values and I'm selecting this interval values allowed. And what currency you need? Let's say I need INR in the Indian rupee, okay? And number of characteristics I have mentioned here. And here again go to this value tab and then you click this additional value. Let's say my purchase requisition value is the 0, okay, 0 to 0.01, let's say to 1 lakh INR. Okay, this is one strategy I am defining. And now again I am defining another strategy. Let's say 1 lakh 1 lakh 1 to 2 lakh. Okay, this is another one. Click enter and then 1 second. What happened to Shahid? Yeah, Shahid, what happened? No, everyone is listening. I think you have some problem with your headphone. So your mobile phone means I think you need to check it out because everyone is hearing me and I'm also hearing them. So you have to check. Okay. Yeah. 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 Sorry. I hope all of you are listening, right? Shahid is having some problem. Yes.
Yes,
By
yes,
the way. Okay.
yes, yes.
Yes. Yes. Got it. Yeah. So yes. So let's say another strategy I have greater than, okay, greater than 2 lakh 1, whether it is 1 crore, more than 2 lakh 1, whatever it is. Okay. So these strategies are defined. If we know the strategy, how to do it, then after the business requirement we can do. Okay, that's not a issue. And go to restriction tab and you take the 032, that is nothing but your release strategy. Okay. And then I'm saving this. So here, net order value with item. Okay, one characteristic I have defined. Let's say I'm defining, I also want net order value item. So with the plant is nothing but works, right? WERKS. So I'll create another characteristic with the works. So create, go to additional data and take the CBAN. Okay. They will ask in interview what is the communication structure for PR. So you need to say CBAN, CEBAN. Okay, if you are configuring this strategy at item level, so for net order value, what is the field name? That also they will ask in interview. That is GSWRT, just now we have seen. Okay, so here, what is the field name again for plant? You can check here, right? So go here and just calculate. You put here plant. That is nothing but works. WERKS. See, this is the short description. Works. Okay. So along with the table name, this is the table name CBAN, which we have to put it over here in in S11 transaction code. You put this CBAN, and you can see this all field name. Okay, so you need to give this field name. Okay, this is the description. Yeah. So here WERKS for plant, right? So I've included this, and again I'm going to basic data one, and I'm selecting these multiple values, and then here nothing as such. Go to values tab, and now what are the plans I need to configure based upon the PM release strategy. Let's say I'm configuring for 1000, and I'm configuring for let's say um, 2000. Right? So 1000 is Germany, right? In our demo version, Germany plan. 2000 is UK plan, right? Only two I have defined. So multiple plans again based upon the business requirement. Okay. If you know this, how to create the release strategy for PR at item level. So what is the technical name. If you see this, you can configure number of plants also. Just we should know the funda how to configure this based upon the plant. Okay. Again, go to
Obviously,
restriction
by
tab.
plant also
Yeah,
item level only, right? Plant also.
yeah. Plant also item level. Okay.
Okay.
This
Only header means what will become in header for
header,
purchase
header,
requisition?
header. See, header. You won't get the plant right in header. If you open the PR, let me open the PR purchasing page.
Oh,
What
yeah,
is the
yeah. That
condition code?
I can
Heading
understood. The
ME51.
plant
Yeah,
will come in item level only.
yeah. Item
What
level
are
only.
the
Yes.
items will come in header? Header only.
What are the fields? Yeah, fields you will be getting this at header. You see header level. Like this is header, right? So header, nothing is there. See here, nothing is there, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you see here, let's say this is the CPAN. Okay, this is item, right? So here, like again, if you see this, what to say, purchase or control F. So not found. Yeah. So whatever here it is there, we can configure this. Okay. So header is something different. Let me show you later on because right now I'm going to show you item level. After that we'll discuss about the header. Okay. So here
Okay.
like in PO, what we have seen is PO header we have purchase organization and we have purchase group, right? But here nothing as such in header, right? Only this only text is there. So I'll show you how to do that because the field name is also GSWRT that is separately. So once doing this and testing this scenario, again I'll show you if possible by today or else by tomorrow I'll show you at high level. Okay. Yeah. So now let's say I have configured this another characteristic plan and what else we also have a purchase group, right? So here see an item. You can see this purchase group also, right? So let's say I'm configuring another strategy for plan. Okay, after this, let me say this is already saved, I think.
Hafiz bhai, your voice is not clear actually.
Uh, okay, 1 second. Is it okay now?
You can
Is it
continue,
okay?
then I can. Now it is okay.
Okay, right, okay. Okay, got it. Because my full sound is there here. Okay, now is it okay now? You can hear? Can you able to hear me now? Yes. Hello. Yeah, Shahid. Saida bhai. Is it okay now? Or
Yeah,
having
yeah.
issue?
Okay, okay. You can carry on. Go ahead, go ahead. No
Okay,
problem.
okay, yeah.
For me, no
Yeah.
problem.
Okay. So here, like again, item level, whatever item by item we are seeing this, like we can take this. At item category, we also have this item category PR. So item like item category consignment, support rating, that also we can configure it at item level. So here purchase group is there. So here, if we go to purchase group, so what is the technical name? So here we just click this purchase group. Yeah, so that is, I know, but I'm just showing you. So that is PKGR. Right? So this is for purchase group. Okay. So here, let me create another characteristic with EKGRP. Okay. Char PR net value underscore. I'm just writing the technical name EKGRP. Create this. Go to additional data. Take the table name as a CBAN. Okay. And the field name GSWRT and go to basic data. So basic data, multiple values and interval values allowed. And currency DNR and go to values. Now take this additional value and now let's say we have many purchase group, right? So here let me take a 0001 purchase group in there. So why this Something to come out again. CT04. Yeah, so I've taken this CPAN and we link leakage here P. Yeah, multiple values. Yeah, now it is okay. So, yeah. Yes, so here now I'm taking this 0001 purchase group is there, BRA Prakash is also there. We have configured and Rajesh Adej. Okay. Here, chef name of the person, right? CHEF, chef H. How to see this purchase group? Any idea, anyone? As I told you, so it's very easy. What you need to do is just go to SPR bar knowledge with the table also you can see. So with SPR bar showing you SAP reference ING and go to materials management and purchasing. So here we have create purchasing group. So there are many purchasing groups here. So as per the business requirement, whatever purchasing groups are here, because shift name of the person, individual fax number, mobile number, everything will be there here. Okay. And here we also have a PRA Prakash, right? So this is Prakash, right? So this is Prakash. Already we configured Jyoti Prakash, right? So this is how Rajesh. So as per the business requirement, they say the client need this purchase group, okay, to be configured at the PR item release strategy. So this is what we are creating the characteristic, okay. So Prakash and here Rajesh, let's say these three I have taken. Click this additional value tab, go to restriction, again take the 032, that is nothing but release strategy, okay. So three characteristics are created. One is net order value, another plant, and another purchase group. Okay. Now what I'm doing, just copy this. Control C. I'm assigning the characteristic to a class. What is the transaction code? CL02. This is not transferable. So class underscore PR. This is right. PR underscore item. What I'm creating this. Go here and class for PR release static. Go here, go to character and control V as it is whatever we have created characteristic like three values we have created, right? This is for purchase group. Another we again go here, go to CT04. We have created three characteristic. What is another characteristic, Saidabai? Yeah, tell me. Anyone?
Group, purchase a group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
purchase group. Just now I have taken here. Another is the works, right?
Plant.
Work is nothing but plant. So copy, control C, and again go here. So go here, control V. Why copy paste? Anyone? Because if we miss something, as it is, if we miss something, then the system will throw an error stating that this is not yet been created. We want to create new. Let's say, for example, wantedly I am doing some mistake here. Okay, click enter. So you'll get this message. Characteristic does not exist. Can be a net value works it do want to create. So unnecessarily I'm creating again. So that's the reason you need to take as it is. You understood? That's why copy paste is better. So now you are not getting that error, right? Yeah, another characteristic. What is that another characteristic? Anyone? Oh, one is work, another is net order value, another is what? Okay, GRP, net order value item, right? This one. So again, control C, right? And here, put it over here, control V. So three characteristic we are assigning to a class. This is what it is. So now I'm trying to save this. Okay. Now again you need to configure release strategy. So how will you configure? Go to again SPRO part. start reference RG, okay, and again go to materials management, and again go to purchasing, right, and again go to purchase requisition, right. So PO already we finished earlier class. Now we are going to purchase requisition, and now release procedure, right? And again, set up procedure without classification. Always, one thing remember, most of the companies go with classification. So you need to click this procedure with classification. So this create characteristics CT04 already we have done. Edit characteristics with class with CL02. This is also finished, right? Now we need to click this set up procedure with classification. And again, create the release groups. So whatever existing release groups are there, you need to delete first. So nothing is there here. So I'm trying to click this new trace and release group. I'm just writing PR purchase requisition. Okay. So overall release purchase requisition. This I won't touch here. When I touch, when we are configuring release strategy at header level, then at that time I will click this overall release. Okay, Saidabai, you got my point? This I don't touch this. Why? Because I am doing this item by they may ask in interview what are the settings for header. So you need to tell this, interview for creating the release group, you need to click the checkbox overall release purchase requisition. So as of now, I'm not clicking that because I'm doing release strategy configuration item by item. Okay. So here, what I'm doing again, so let me take as it is CL02, whatever I've configured this description, I will copy this, Control C, and I'll put it over here. This class, Control V. Okay. Now class for VR release. Save it. So this is the one step I have done. Now again, maximum release codes, how much? Same thing for PR as well as for PO. What is that? Anyone? Prakash, Rajesh? How many maximum release codes are there? This is also interview question. Yeah, Rajesh.
Eight.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. So here, let me try to delete this. Delete this and create a new one. So yeah, other guys, the maximum release codes in SAP, what SAP has given is 8, not more than 8. Okay, this is interview question. So here, release group, we have created a PR and code. Let's say entering here 01. Workflow here you need to take one role reservation with group code and plan. And description, let's say I'm taking additional manager. Don't give the name of a person. Designation will be always forever. If additional manager, let's say Fahim is there, Rakesh is there, and he left that company. So that's not an issue. Another person is coming, right? So just you need to assign this code only to that person. Let's say another Krishna has joined. Now he became additional manager. So we need to give to the technical guy who will give the authorization access in real time, the basis guy, right? Basis consultant. So we need to provide the basis consultant whatever release codes are there. So that the basis consultant he will do these settings, SU01 and the settings he will do so that this will trigger to his Outlook mail for releasing this PR or PO, whatever it is. So we need to give this provide this release code to this another new person, okay, additional manager. So always remember, don't write the name of the person. Okay. Yeah. Now again, PR, let's say another release code I'm creating like this 02 again 1. Now manager. Okay. Let's say here again PR. So maximum are 8. I can take 8 release codes. Okay. And here let's say president. Let's say another I'm creating 04 1. And here vice president. So only 4 I'm creating. But I can create more than 4, that is 8 in maximum. Okay. Right. So go back. Now release indicator, the same thing what we have seen in PO, the same thing here is also repeated. So if you click the release indicator, how to do this, like if it is yes, it is blocked, right? PR release is there, if the release indicator is 2, right? PR release is there, so this observation. Now go to release strategy. So we have, let me try to remove this. This is my earlier class. So I'm removing this, I'm saving this. Now whatever characteristics like purchase release group I have created PR, then based upon the PR, I can create a release group. So my release group already I have created PR. And now strategy one I'm defining. So what is that? 0 to 1 lakh, right? Ashwa, is it correct? 0 to 1 lakh, right? My first strategy, right or wrong? I think you are not. You are in mute. Okay, so Saida, is it okay? 0 to 1 lakh,
Yes,
right?
yes,
First,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
So let me put this to addition manager. Release release. Let me go to click the down also. Yeah, you can mute yourself. Yeah, release status is like this if addition manager is not releasing the PR, then and if also manager is not releasing the PR, then the PR purchase requisition release indicator will be in block mode. So when it is in block mode, then you cannot convert the PR into PO. Okay. And if this additional manager is releasing the PR and not this person, then also it is blocked. If both the person, additional manager as well as manager is releasing the PR, then the PR is released. Now, at this stage, you can convert the PR into PO. Okay. So now, click continue button. Before going to classification, you need to save this. And now go to classification tab. And whatever purchase group you have created, you just take this all and it is again the aspect of business requirement. So let's say the business needs this three purchase group. Okay. Apart from these three, if other purchase group is there, then the release strategy will not get triggered. And same case here also, apart from this plant 1000, 2000, if other plant is there where you are getting the PR, then the release strategy will not get triggered. Okay. Yeah. And total value of item. So here 0 to 1 lakh. So I need to select only one. I need to select this, right? I can't select this and I can't select this, right? And now click enter, click this arrow button and release simulation. Double click this simulate release, release possible and release possible, right? Close this and save it. So one strategy I have configured. Go back, I have configured three strategies, right? So strategy one, strategy two, what is the again release group is PR. Okay. Strategy two, that is 1 lakh 1 to 2 lakh, right? Am I correct? Yes, all of you. Am I correct? Second strategy 1 lakh 1 to 2 lakh, right? Yes, tell me. I'm not hearing from anyone.
Yes, 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 Vijay, correct.
Yeah, okay. So let's say additional manager going to release this purchase requisition and manager and president. Okay. So click this release requisitions and select this downside, not above one. Check the box. Continue this and release status is same thing. If all the three people are releasing, then we have to get released. Continue button. Before going to classification, you need to save this. And now go to classification tab and select this all purchase group and identities also. Let's say as per the business requirement. And I also need this two plant 1000 and 2000. Right? I'll select this. And now I'll select the second part. What is that? 1 lakh 1 to 2 lakh. Okay. Click enter and click this arrow button. And now click this release simulation. And again generate release. Double click release possible, double click release possible, double click release possible, close this, save it, again go back. Two strategy we have to define. The last one, right? What is the PR S3, let's say that is. Yeah, tell me Ashwa and another guy I'm forgetting. Sajid, right? Sajid. Yeah, what is the
Shahid.
last strategy? Shahid, yeah, Shahid. Now is it okay, Shahid?
Shahid, he is not audible, I think.
Oh, so he's
He
having
has
some
joined
problem.
from the mobile.
Yeah, yeah, I think he's having some problem. Let him connect with headphone. If he connect with headphone, some settings he need to do. Okay. So anyway, so what is that last one, Ashwa? Tell me. Last strategy, what is that? Greater than 2 lakh, right? Greater than 2 lakh
Yes.
one. Yeah.
Eh,
So now what I'm doing,
Yes.
I'm involving all four person, right? Uh, assistant manager, manager, I need this also, this person and 04 vice president and vice president, right? This all. I need this. So now this downside checker box, I need to select this not upper one. Continue this, and this is what it is. If no one is releasing, then also the PR status will be blocked. If only one person is releasing, then also block. All the four persons should release the purchase requisition. So what is the transaction code to release the PR? ME54N actually, ME55 also. I like to release an individual release. Let me show you once we finish on this. Yeah, so before going to classification, again you save this and go to classification tab, and you can click this purchase group. Let's say three part. I need these three, and plant also we have two 1,000 and 2,000, right? And the last one, what I need to select greater than 2 lakh one, right? So this I need to select this, not all. So this is what my configuration, let's say, after the business requirement. Okay. Go to release simulation, simulate release possible, double click this, and double click and double click. Okay. Close this. Now we do the testing scenario. Here also we have workflow. So this again, I will show you what is this workflow is like based upon your business. What the workflow will do is, let me show you in real time. What is the use of workflow? They may ask in interview. So here we are maintaining this PR, whatever release group we have configured, and the code 01, and the plant we have plant, right? So here plant 1,000, let's say. This is user. Double click this. Object type, OT is nothing but object type. Double click this user. And agent ID is nothing but when the users work in a company, the basis consultant they will provide the user ID, right? Necessarily. So you need to maintain that user ID here. So as of now in demo version, we don't have a separate user ID. So let's say we only have the SAP user, right? In demo version. And again, four people are there, right? So we need to include this all four. Again, take this 1,000, and here we need to select user US. It's not United States, it is the user, right? And again, we don't have a separate user ID, right, in demo version. But in real time, you have many hundreds of user ID. User ID, which is nothing but end users who work in a production server. Okay, so as of now, I'm again giving SAP user only. So how much release codes are there? That much of workflow you need to generate. Okay, one thing is clear. So again, here US. Now again, we can't do different one. I'm taking SAP user one. I'm just showing this, but in real time, the same user ID is not possible, right? Different user IDs will be there. Yeah. So here US. Okay, and again I'm saying but in demo version, okay, that's not a problem, but you can't maintain the same user ID for all outputs. That is totally wrong. But in demo version, just I'm trying to show you this. So it doesn't mean that multiple user ID you can use this release code. Only one user ID and one release code. Okay. Yeah. Now we'll do the testing scenario. So let me try to create the purchase requisition. So what is the transaction code? ME51N, right? Okay, already we are here. Let me go back again and try to come again with the ME51N transaction code. So let's say we have one material which is related to 1000 pounds. Because we configured plant WERKS, how many plants, Ashwa? 1000 and 2000, right? So based upon 1000 and 2000 only, we need to take that plant. Otherwise, the system will throw an error, right? So how to set the material by plant material by description, right? So here, if I take 1000, so whatever 1000 plant, the materials are there, it will generate here, right? So here, this is the material number. Let's say 100 times 251. I'm taking this, okay? And the quantity, let's say I'm taking here 10, and plant I'm taking 1000, right? And the storage location 3001. And also I have I need to view the purchase to what is that 000, right? Click enter, and in valuation tab you need to view the value. So you need to view the value. This is very important. This is what our lesson is here. So here see, in valuation you need to view the value. Let's say for example, this 10, right? So 10 into, I'm changing this, let's say give me this INR, Indian rupees. And here 10 into 10 is 100, right? Or else 10 into 1000. Total value you can see here 10,000, right? So 10,000 means which strategy it will follow? Any idea, Ashwa? Is it 0 to 1 lakh or 1 lakh to 2 lakh or greater than 2 lakh? Tell me, Ashwa.
0 to 1 lakh, I think.
Yeah, no, I think that is sure, for sure. No, it is falling in between 10,000 means it is falling in between 0 to 1 lakh. That is strategy one, right? So now
Yes.
what will happen is after this delivery address, we will get a release strategy tab here. Okay. So how to check? Just let me show you this. So you need to click this value tab, check tab. Now say release strategy tab will appear here. Now message issued going. Check, yeah. So something we missed. Something we missed. What is that? If everything is correct, then only release strategy tab will be appearing here. So something we are missing here. Let me check why this is not total value. So we have configured release strategy based upon three parts, right? One is the net order value, but already we have entered. This is the plan we have taken 1000, and purchase group 000 is also there, right? Yeah. So what's the problem? What's the issue? Why this is? So in this case, again, we need to check something we are missing here. So let me check the characteristic, okay, for net order value item. So I'm going here, edit, additional data. So CBAN and PLN GSWRT. Yes, this is perfect, right? So let me check once again. Go to table S11. CBAN display. So GSWRT, right? So this is the total value of item. GSWRT, yeah, this is perfect. We have configured this correctly. This is the GSWRT and CBAN. And here in basic data, we have given multiple values and values allowed. Perfect, and this INR we have maintained. And it is 0.01 to 1 lakh. This is one strategy, 1 lakh 1 here. This one perfect. And this 0 to 2, right? Perfect. No other problem. Edit characteristic. So this I need to check this once again. So here, CAD, PR item value, EKGRP works and item. Yeah, three things it is there, right? So let me check the other characteristic. What is that? This item is there. Another is EKGRP, right? PR EKGRP, that is purchase group. So purchase group, multiple values and what else? triple zero. So triple zero only, based upon this triple zero only, we are creating this here, right? So this is the purchase group already I mentioned here, triple zero, right? So apart from triple zero, if I give something different, then release strategy will not get triggered, okay? That we understand. So another is what? Another is characteristic. What we configure is plan, right? Works definitely a case. Let me check this works once again. So there is multiple values and number of characters here. And values tab we have mentioned 1000, 2000. So we have taken in PR we have taken 1000, right? So this should come, right? Yeah. So these three characteristics are there. So yeah, this is perfect. Then let me check this also. Set up procedure with classification. To release groups, PR, yes, perfect. Release codes, we have mentioned this code. Release indicator, if it is the status 2, then we have released. And release strategy is strategy 1. Let me check this once again. Something here we have done some mistake. 0, 1, 0, 2, yeah, this is perfect. Release status is the block word and we have released, yeah, this is perfect, right? So we have released. And let me check this classification. So we have maintained this 3 and Germany, UK plan 0 to 1 line. This is also perfect. So celebrate release is also done already. Let me do once again. Seven. Yeah, this one strategy is there, perfect. So why this is not coming? So let me again try to create PR in ME51N transaction code. So I'll select this material based upon the plan. Let's say 2000 I'm checking because we have configured for 2000 also, right? So acid I'm taking 1547. And the quantity I'm giving here 10 and plant is again 2000. I need to select this 0001 storage location and the purchase group I'm giving here let's say another is what PR, right? Prakash also I can take. Enter valuation. Here see this is the grade filter from GBP. Okay, let me take here 10. Okay. Now click this check button. The again release strategy tab is not appearing here. What's the problem? This already we have done this, right? See, overall release, I have not taken this. So this is what it is. Uncheck mode. Overall purchase requisition for header level. So that is what? And the field level GFW.E. Okay, so what's the problem? What's the issue? Why this is not coming? Release strategy tab is not appearing here. Okay, so we need to check the other area. Like I think I'm just thinking overall release. If it is there in document type, we need to uncheck that also. Okay, so let me go to SPRO part. The reference app here. Let me show you that. And go to materials management, budgeting. So we have another part. Like if you go here, purchase requisition, to define document type, right? So here we need to uncheck the overall release here also. If that is the case, then that will not get triggered. So I think this is what the issue is right now. So let me check the standard one. Document type is for PR is NB. So here I think overall release, yeah. So let's see. Overall release, we need to uncheck this also. Okay. We need to uncheck this also. Otherwise, it will not show at item level. So this is a very minute error. Why my sixth sense got triggered is because I know this. That's the reason that is not triggering. But overall is nothing but header. Now let us check again. I hope release strategy will get triggered now. So I'm going to create a PR ME51N transaction code and take this material 1547, right? Just now we are taking this 1547 material. And the quantity, let's say I'm taking this 10 and is I can give even 1000 or 2000. Okay, and here store repetition 001 and purchase group I'll take this valuation, let's say 100. This overall value is 1000. So here say release strategy that here. Okay, so here let me yeah. So Ashwa, see here it is showing 2%, right? Because this is our strategy 0 to 1 lakh. Release strategy. So that's the reason we got this two users. Okay, let's say for example we have more than 1 lakh, right? So let me change this INR, otherwise you get confused. So here let's say I'm trying to increase some value here. Instead of this, I'm taking this 2000. If I click this total value is 2 lakh, I'll increase to 2001. I'll put this quantity 2001. So now 2 lakh 100. So what will be the release strategy? Fall under which category? Is it second strategy?
S3 greater than 2 lakh.
Greater than S3, right? Yes. This is how we are checking. Okay. This is how we are checking. Now let's say the strategy should fall in 1 lakh to 2 lakh. In that case, what I'm doing, I'm just trying and then you change the value. Okay, you just change the value here. I'm giving here 89. Well, you see 1,78,089. So if you check the release strategy, it will show as strategy 2. Here 1 lakh 1 to 2 lakh. Is that correct? So the
Yes.
release indicator is, yeah, so the release indicator is blocked. As I told you, if 3% release this PR, then the release indicator will be S. S is nothing but release. Now what I'm doing, I'm trying to save this PR. Okay. So all three strategies I have shown you this. Okay. So note on this PR number 10013613100136113. Okay. So now let me show you another part. Let's say the configuration what we have done, the plant, right? The plant 1000 2000 we have taken. Now let's say I'm not taking we have not taken 3000 plant, right? In our configuration while creating the characteristic we have taken only 1000 2000. So let's say I'm taking plant 3000, or at least I'm just taking purchase group which I have not configured there. So let me try close this one. Okay, so here what I'm doing is let me take another purchase group which I have not configured yet. Okay, so that is 001. Click enter. So what will happen? The release strategy tab will disappear. Why? Anyone, any idea why the release strategy tab got disappear? Yeah, Ashwa. Yeah, Rajesh. Sheikh Saida. Why the release strategy tab got disappear when I have taken this purchase group
Yeah.
001? Why?
That is purchase group is not defined, right?
Purchase group is not defined in characteristic. Yeah, Ashwa, you got it? Ashwa, you got my point? It's very simple, yeah. See here, Ashwa, what I'm saying is, see, we have created characteristics, right? Three characteristics we have created for net order value. One characteristic, the second is plant, okay? One was important. Third characteristic is purchase group, right? Let me take you again, CD04. It's not rocket science. Just you need to understand this. So this is plant, right? So plant I've taken only 1,200. Okay. Now what about the group? Purchase group CD04. Let me take you there. Okay. Here if you check this EKGRP. Okay. Value I have not maintained 001, right? I have maintained 000 TRA RAJ. Where is 001? That is the reason release strategy that disappeared. Understood? If you put the release strategy, if you put another purchase group, let's say PRA, then again the release strategy tab will be. Let's say instead of this purchase group 001, I put PRA Prakash. PRA. Okay. See here, release strategy tab will appear. You understood? Whatever configuration settings we are doing, this is specific to purchase group, right? So
Okay.
if I am giving another purchase group, then release strategy will not appear. Similarly, if I view plant, I have maintained here two plant, right? Two plant I have maintained, right? Just have shown you. Apart from that, if I give another plant, do you think release strategy will get triggered? No. Here, this we have configured, right? 1,000 to 1,000. Let's say I am taking plant 3,000 here. Do you think the release strategy tab will be there or disappear? It will get disappear. Obviously, see here. I am taking this 3,000 plant, and now I need to change this also, right? Because this material does not belong to this plant. So in that case, again I need to open this and you just view plant 3,000 and you select that material which is based on 3,000 only. Let's say I'm taking this. Okay. Now you see what will happen. These are taken plant. Just check button. So the release strategy tab will disappear. You understood? This is what it is. Now what I'm doing, okay, you got it now, all of you? Or any still having some doubt? Yeah, got it. So now I'm taking 1,000, which we have configured already. I need to change this material number also, right? So just check in 1,000, we'll be getting the material, the numerous plenty of materials. You can use any material here. Click enter. You see release strategy tab is there. Again, I'm trying to say this. Now here individual release and collective release. Now the status is in block mode, right? Now what you will do? 13615. Okay. So with ME55 release you can do. So here you should know, the end user should know the release code. Sometimes the end user will forget. In that case, there's nothing, no need of worry, just go here and release code you can check it out. So here say additional manager, if he is additional manager, it will obviously you select this, right? 01. And release code, what is the, if we confuse, just we will open this and we will try to see this. Only one release code we have created, right? And that's it. And now you what you do, execute. Okay, put the cursor here and again click the release strategy tab. Okay, final release 010 is there. Continue. purchase requisition change. So now if you see 01 got released, right? So we can check here ME52 and edit to purchase requisition. So here, you can see one person is released. So the status, this is in check mode, right? Additional manager, right? So what about the manager? Again, he will go. Then this will get triggered in their mailbox, Outlook mail. This is again done by a technical consultant. Okay, basis of the data. So this I have done with ME55. Let me show you with ME54N. ME54N. This is also possible. So here in ME54 and the user will go here and he will double click this one. Okay, he will double click this one. And you see the status got changed. Now the status is not in block stage. Now the status is in PR released. You got it? Because both the person got released this PR. This is how it is. Okay. So now let's save this. This is what PR released at header. Anyone any doubt? Ashwak and other guys, Prakash, Saidawai. If no doubt, then we'll continue class tomorrow.
No doubts.
Okay, so we'll continue tomorrow. Sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, then, bye.